meet again. But if this is the first time we're meeting, I am Jessamie Granada, a registered mathematics teacher and an online freelancer. For today's video, I will be going to show you on what are the most common questions your client will ask you during an online interview. And prior to that interview, I would like to show you on what are my preparations. The first is that I check my internet connection. So it must be at least 25 Mbps so that you will not be frizzy during the interview. So my internet connection right now is 72.44 Mbps for the download and 86.78 for the upload, and that is pretty much okay and ready for the interview. And next is that I will check my microphone and also my camera if they are working well. Let's check if we are using the correct speaker because we have a series of speaker down here. So yes, we are using the correct one, and also we will test if that is working. Let's see. Okay, so it's working properly. Let's move on to our microphone. If we are using the correct one, yes, it is correct. And test mic check. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's only 27. So we will see. So yes, you can see here the result. If it is only 27%, then you need to adjust the volume of your microphone because I am using console. So yes, I will show you this. So this one here, this one. So I am using this one. So I can adjust the volume of my microphone. So we'll see. So let's try again. Check mic check check check. Check mic check check. Okay, so it is at least 61%. So it is already fine. So yes, and the next one is we will check our camera. So as you can see here, okay, so my camera, my web camera, laptop webcam is working properly. So yeah, it is now ready to go. Excited to meet my coach later because actually this is my really first time to have a formal training because what I am doing before is I am just watching YouTube, and yes, I learned all of that stuff because of that. And right now, because I am having a formal training with the DICT, So I am so much excited because we have this what's so called the mock interview. And yes, my coach is very well versed with in terms to online freelancing. And I want to surpass her expectation, but I feel like I can't. But yeah. Anyway, we will see if what will happen later. Hi Mardet. Hi
Hi,
Mardet. How are you?
Jessamie. Hi, I'm good. Thank you very much for accepting our interview invitation. Yeah, so before we start, how was your day again today?
Very much fine, and I'm so much excited to meet you, Mardet.
All right, that's a good thing to hear. I'm excited to meet you and talk to you today. All right, and yes, I am Meredith and I will be your interviewer. So basically, Jessamie, we are looking for a virtual assistant who would help us organize files, send emails, and help us coordinate and solve client concerns. There will also be a few social media management roles, but you will be assisted and trained for by our marketing department. We've actually reviewed your resume already, Jessamie, but we would love to hear more about you. So can you please tell us more about yourself, please?
Yes, I am Jessamie Granada, and I am a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in mathematics. And yes, and I am about to finish my master's degree in Master of Science in Mathematics Education at Caraga State University. And yes, my 8 years of experience as a virtual assistant and also as a social media manager taught me on how to finish tasks ahead of time and also to surpass the expectation of my client. And yes, I am confident and I am confident that I can manage your social media very well. And of course, I can be your buddy to
All
achieve your company goals.
all right, that's very interesting. All right, how long have you been a freelancer, Jessamie, and what made you decide to become one?
Yes, I have been a freelancer for a while now, like 8 years. And yes, I have decided to become one because, of course, at first, by the virtue of no choice, that I need to get a job. I need to get an additional job. And right now, I decided to be a full time freelancer so that I can be with my 2 year old kid and also I can be with my husband because we are also, my husband is also doing a freelance job and he is also working at home.
All right, that's interesting. Yes, quality time with with family is really very important. All right.
Yeah.
How about you've been a freelancer indeed for quite some time now since it's been 8 years. So may we know what is your freelancer's service specialization and why were you interested in that certain niche?
Okay, so I am actually a general virtual assistant, but I more focus on, I specialize on e-commerce platform. And yes, I can do from A to Z job, and that also includes the social media management in there.
Okay, interesting. Okay. How about can you tell us more about your strengths and weaknesses, please?
Okay, so about my strength, so it is answered by my fascinating advantage, and yes, and it is the power, and that it has a language of confidence. And yes, I am confident enough, and I because of that confidence, I can do tasks very well. I can do all the things that my client will ask me to do because of that confidence. And because of that, I don't want myself to be like, I don't want my client to be frustrated. So that is why I am trying all my best. I am doing all my best to surpass the expectation of my client and also your expectation in the future.
Okay. How about your weaknesses?
Okay, so my weaknesses is I think of being perfectionist. So I consider that one as my weakness because every time I get a mistake, so I am like, I found myself like a sleepless night because I want to fix all those mistakes and then I want to regain the trust and the confidence of my clients. So that is I consider my one of my weaknesses.
I see. Okay, so a few minutes ago, you were talking about being a perfectionist as one of your weaknesses. May we
Yeah.
know how do you handle negative feedbacks if that's the case?
Okay, so I handle negative feedback. Okay, it will hurt me. The negative feedback will hurt me, but as life goes along, as I learn a lot in my life so far, because I am already 32 years old, and then I will still get up and willing to work again and to to do more things or to what I mean is that to win back the trust and the confidence of my clients. So I will do all the things that I can and I know that the damage has been done, but yes, I still want to fix the broken pieces, you know. So I
Mm.
want to fix the broken trust of my client so that I can win back that one and then I will say that okay, you can still trust me and I can still do what you want me to do.
All right, that's interesting. All right, how about working with groups or team? Are you a team player? Can you work with teams or you prefer working alone?
Both setup will work for me and I can work alone. I can be effective working alone. And also since I am a teacher for like 8 years also, so I can also be I can also work with a team with honesty and hard work.
Okay, that's a good thing to hear. All right, so since you've been a freelancer for 8 years now, may I know what is your long term goal as a freelancer?
Okay, so my long-term goal as a freelancer is to provide quality services to my client, and also I want to specialize helping and provide optimistic solution to businesses. Yes, and also my personal goal as a freelancer, I want to become a premium freelancer.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's now hop onto the project, Jessamie. So this project requires for you to work 40 hours per week. That's 8 hours a day from Monday to Friday. Are you available? What's your schedule like? And also, can you work on Pacific time zone as we are currently based in California?
Yes, I can work anytime since I actually have my current client right now, but I committed on the 30 hours per week. And yes, I can do anytime. I can work anytime, as you wish. And also, but if sometimes the schedule will be hectic, so I have my husband who is also working with me with my current client, so I can hand over the other tasks to him because we are in the same department.
Okay, that's interesting. How about what is your service fee range for this project requirement?
Okay, so so for my fees, I am actually ranging if the task will be like it's an entry level, so I can you can pay me like $8 per hour, but along the way, if the task will be complex, then my range right now is $8 to $20. So it's depend on the task that you will provide. But for now, we can start with $8 per hour if that's
All
okay
right.
with you.
All right, that's interesting. Yeah. Anyways, we will be discussing that one with hiring managers once you get shortlisted for the role. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So for now, we are actually done with our interview. Jessamie, do you have any questions about the project or to me?
Um. Okay. So, how many employee do you have right now?
Yeah, as of the moment, we have 8 employees as of now. 4 of them are working on site and 4 of them are virtual assistants. Yeah, fortunately, we have a lot of, we are growing and we wanted to branch out to different cities within California. That's why we wanted to really hire or grow the company by hiring more virtual assistants for the role to make the projects easier and, of course, to boost our marketing and so to increase the sales. Yes.
Okay. So I'm so much excited if to be part of that. And by the way, how many freelancers do you need to hire right now?
Yeah, as of now, we are looking for 3 freelancers for this position, and the position is really very urgent. All right. Any other questions, Jessa?
Now about the company, but I also want to know more about you. Do you have kids?
Yes, yes, I have kids.
And also, I am sure that you want to travel with them.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. And do you still have more question about me?
We're good for today. And yeah, so thank you again for your time, Jessamie. And for today, we are currently still interviewing a pool of virtual assistants for the role. So we would like to ask you to please do keep your lines open. As what I've said, the position is really very urgent. Okay, so we will be contacting any of you that's shortlisted for the role once we have the final list from our CEOs and of course our hiring managers. All right. So good luck on your hiring journey and good luck on your application. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Margaret, for your time.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you too. Have a great day.